The city streets will get to know you best, yeah. Harsh words never found them before they came to the surface. You drown them. No one's gonna take you down as long as there's nothing to be found. Harsh words never found them before they came to the surface. You drown them. No one's gonna take you down as long as there's nothing to be found. To be found. To be found. No, no.
This is Pusher. Audio log 573771. I finally left the comfort of my club. And this time, it's for more than just extra parts. We're standing at the perimeter of the Precursor Archives. We had to go through a mob of zombots just to get here. They keep following us, so we had to disable most of our radios. Oh, this is it. Maxis is somewhere in there, jamming all of Vernet. Why did he lead us here? Does he want to show us something? Or does he want to trap us in there and let the zombots devour us?
If this is the last trap, then let's tread carefully. The archives have some of the strongest security in the whole city.
Bullshit. I can get past anything.
You can't brute force something like this. It's the archives. They made sure that there's multiple layers of security before you get to anything useful.
Well, let's see if the folks back home have any advice.
Good idea. Phoning up Phax and Galaxy. Phax, Galaxy, are you there? Are you safe?
We're sealed in tight, Pusher.
Only took a mountain of scrap to do it.
What kind of scrap?
All the old police barriers you left piled up at the back of the club.
And he calls me the messy one.
It's better we use it than them. We just got to the perimeter of the archives, but you can't just walk inside.
Of course not. The archives are like a grand library, the digital enclave of knowledge hidden from eyeless eyes. Most aren't ready to see the secrets inside. We can only skim what we can from what leaks out.
That's what Maxis showed you.
And he'll probably show it to y'all too. But don't be swayed. He just wants to burn the rest of the city down to regrow his Garden of Eden.
Won't let him do that.
I hear you. If you want to get inside, you have to find your way past the perimeter.
Time for the mass reset, Viper?
Not yet. It's a powerful signal, and it takes a long time to reactivate.
Can it really take down all the bots in the city?
I cannot guarantee that.
Then how do we know it can take down Maxis?
It's the risk we have to take to stop him.
If that dumb signal don't work, then I can just play baseball with all the server racks in this place.
Yeah. You wouldn't dare, you barbarian.
Just watch me, old man.
Quiet. Let's review what we're dealing with. The streets leading up to the archive building are lined with hollows. Then, Maxis put up tank-class Hulk units on patrol around the gates. After that, we have to get past the security checkpoint to get inside the building.
Wait up. What's the model number on those Hulk units?
You really think that's going to be public information?
Nah. I can take a good guess. Based on their looks, they're packing military-grade tech. Probably VPD.
The VPD might have picked it up from old war surplus. No common droid could get access to that easily, and in one piece.
You're looking at a droid packing military tech. If you doubt it, I can open up my hood and show ya.
Please don't flash me in front of your goons. Whatever the case, they're well kitted out with war material. How they got that in working condition is beyond me.
The VPD's one thing, but only the Gestalt know to hold true. and they'd rather keep it in cozy old Elysium.
Just thought, huh? That's gonna be me one day.
I doubt it. You have the integrity of a farmer with a wheat thresher.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm no farmer.
I swear, show this kid a brick wall, he'll find a way to bash right through it.
Can it, old-timer? I'm looking for weak points on that Hulk unit.
Aren't you a Hulk unit? Maybe we can practice by busting you open.
Hey! At least take me out on a date before I take my jacket off.
You wish. Phax, chart us a route to the entrance. Our weapons are all worn. We gotta route through these zombots.
If we start ripping off limbs and guns, they'd be good weapons.
Ever the Butcher.
What is that?
Not sure. Someone trying to get in on the comms? Can't get through.
Who else could possibly want to talk to us right now?
Whoever it is, it can wait. Hacker, look out!
Hey, get off me!
Just keep still.
What am I, your battering ram? Ow! Ask me before you climb all over me.
Better me than someone else. Hey, there's a sea of them. They're all clustering around the north entrance. We should head towards the south.
What do you think the inside looks like? Like a library? A bunch of server racks?
Whatever it is, I'm grabbing a thumb drive and taking it with me.
You can't do that, you buffoon!
Says who? I know a ton of droids who kill for that kind of info.
If the archives are like a desert of data, then it'll be like filling your pockets with sand. It'll just slow you down. And whenever you want to take it out, it'll all slip out in between your fingers.
We need to get in, take care of Maxis, and get out. God knows what sort of security they've got on the inside. Even if you leave unscathed, they'll probably have your name and physical address down for life. They might hound you until they dismantle you.
As if the police ain't got records on all of us already. Damn surveillance state. Won't leave any good droid alone.
They left me alone until Phax showed up. I thought I dropped off the radar.
There's still a ton we have to do in this city. I couldn't just leave you alone.
It's a veritable sea of zombots.
Nothing a good old ion cannon can't take care of. Here we...
Put that thing away! You're drawing attention to us.
I'm sick of hiding, man. I got a lust for chrome on my dome, and I gotta slike it.
He cut a line through them.
Come on, y'all. I'm building a bridge.
Hacker.
Last one there's a rotten bot.
Hacker!
Wait up!
Boss, my kingdom for someone with a little sense around here.
They're closing in!
Time for some tunes. All right, Zombots. Hacker's here.
Watch out!
Okay. That's the last of them.
Finally, we can see the entrance.
Shit! Hacker, what was that?
That was me saving your silvery skin, you chucklehead.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. Now we gotta get past these big old guards.
They're up on turrets, and we're in the line of sight.
But they ain't shooting.
Why are they just standing there? We're right in front of them.
Take another look, Pusher.
They're lowering their guns.
They're just letting us in?
They're standing down. But why?
Careful now.
Phax, do you detect any hazards ahead?
Nothing that I can see. Just go ahead, I guess.
This is frickin' weird.
You lot better get inside before those bots change their mind.
I'll lead the way. Stay behind me. Galaxy, are you sure this place is the Precursor Archives?
I have no idea what the inside is like. Nobody really does.
This hallway, and all these screens, but they're showing nothing.
You think this place is in stasis? No use running stuff you aren't using all the time. Keep the servers online and the screens off, you know?
Maybe you gotta touch the screens first?
Vic, wait a minute. That signal again. Is it Maxis? Phax, put a trace on that.
Roger, Pusher.
That's his first name? Hey, Roger, how you doing?
Shut up.
Tapping it ain't doing nothing. Hey, wake up!
Don't just yell at nothing.
Password required.
What password?
Maybe try those hex addresses?
Okay, in what order?
Hexes go from 0 to 9, A to F.
I know that. Do they spell out something?
How about them precursor words Maxis gave us?
Worth a shot.
Password accepted.
Yeah, score 1 for the Vic man.
Oh, shit, the floor's going away.
It's... the whole room is a screen!
An immersive experience.
Welcome to Halcyon, a vision of the world before, today.
Look! There's an image!
Inside the mind is a seed, the potential to grow and flourish.
Those are precursor kids.
Yeah, I seen them on billboards and stuff.
They're playing around in the green field. I've never seen nature so vibrant.
This is how it used to be for the precursors.
Look, it's changing.
What are they growing there?
Looks like a maze of yellow stuff.
Fields of corn. Used to stretch on for miles.
Inside the mind is a weapon, whether to protect or destroy.
They're dropping bombs.
That's awful.
Yeah, blow 'em up!
Vic, really?
Inside the mind is a hammer to rebuild from the ashes.
Hey, it's a city. But it don't look like Valoran.
The buildings look clean. Not covered in rust with half the windows broken.
Oh, look! There's a church!
And there's people inside, praying.
Inside the mind is faith. No matter the target of worship, faith is paramount to survival.
Ain't dancing or nothing.
So a church was meant to be used.
No bass. No dance floor. Just yourself and God. A simple place for hope and clarity.
Seems kinda empty to me.
But inside the mind shines a light, brightest of all. Inside the mind shines hope. At Halcyon, we share the most brilliant minds of all, perfectly preserved, to guide us toward a renewed world, however long it takes to achieve.
That's beautiful.
Yes, it's a touching sentiment.
Do you think we can get to this world one day?
Maybe. Seems too hyped up to me.
I hope we aren't too late.
Damn it! We ain't in the archives at all. We're in a completely different library. One that catalogs everything good about the world before it went to shit.
But it's all so saccharine. A utopia like that could never exist. Think about it, it's impossible.
Yeah, One Eye's right. This is horseshit. There's not even any dancing in none of these videos. What kind of utopia is that?
It does seem far-fetched. But with some effort and sacrifice, who knows what we could achieve as a society.
But at what cost?
Every droid must put aside their differences in chassis and generation and hold their fist to the sky. Does that sound familiar, Pusher?
What do you think?
I see you don't recall your own words.
There's a lot I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. When you can change your chassis completely, then you can force your way into anything.
What are you looking at me like that for?
You can't have always been that tall.
You better can it right now, or you'll be 6 feet shorter than all of us.
But when you abandon your chassis completely, your boundaries disappear. Vernet was the domain for every droid to be free. But maybe we just put the chains back on ourselves.
Pusher, do you think Maxis might be right?
What?
I mean, he's saying a lot of stuff that's true. We really screwed up the world. It's our job to fix it. And if it means taking Vernet offline, then maybe we should.
That's what he wants you to think, Phax. None of this is attainable. It's just a facade.
How do you know we can't do it? The voice was right. Sometimes it takes just one thing to change for everything else to change.
That doesn't mean destroying Vernet. Just think about what would happen. If you think the Zombots are bad now, then think of all the angry droids tearing each other to pieces. Vernet is the web that keeps us connected together.
That's the problem. Vernet's just a big tangled web. If you get stuck on the web for too long, you might just die, or get eaten by something bigger.
Maxis is the spider, and we're caught in his web. We have to untangle it before we're all cut off from each other again.
If he's the spider, then you're the cockroach that just won't die. It was a miracle from God that you survived the revolutionary riots, and now we're getting ruled by the wondrous words of Halcyon. I can't believe that this is what we were studying.
Isn't it something we can get to?
I don't even know when my next recharge is gonna be. I stopped trying to throw my mind that far into the future. Not when I got all this smog and smoke in front of me.
I don't even know my future after this weekend, and I don't want to.
Hey man, we gotta clear out the smoke and get off the hookah before we lose too much of our minds.
But isn't Vernet the smoke and smog? The big distraction? Maybe this is the next big step for me. For Verloren.
Phax. The first big step was the one you took past my security systems outside Euphoria. The next 1,200, running away from me and my crowbar. But once you planted your feet inside and showed me what you found, I knew I had something special. Something that can help all of us. And we won't let Maxis stop us.
Just look at how Maxis made you so mad. Pusher, sometimes I think I should have just left you alone. You always seem happier by yourself.
Phax,
Sorry to cut in. I see you have made it into my domain.
Your domain? You don't live here!
I do now, Vulture. This place is now my final vessel. There's no better home for such a brilliant mind as mine.
He's completely taken over this place. No wonder he could control the screens.
And there's a timer ticking down.
That's right. Halcyon is now my home, and what a beautiful vista I gaze upon. Rare are such sights in this city, unless you dare to tread to the city outskirts.
If you don't get gunned down by the militias.
They have the right spirit. They departed from Verloren and defend what's left of the natural world. One that shall flourish once Vernet is down and we refocus on what is important.
What are we gonna do about our batteries? It's not like we can grow them like crops.
Oh, convert your lithium ion into a new form of natural battery. It worked for the Hylix of yore. Why can't it work for you?
All talk and no plan. If only you listen to the voice on the screen. What lies inside the mind? All I see inside your mind is a bunch of ideas that don't mesh together. You want the exact opposite of what Halcyon wants. If you knew it was good for you, then you just delete yourself. I wish I could find your stupid body and smash it with my crowbar.
Oh, Vulture. Scrape your crooked beak against my bone and you'll find nothing beneath. Nothing for you to take back to your cave. My body is long abandoned, and like a cocoon where I slowly blossomed into my final form before you, I find myself quite fetching, if I do say so myself.
He struts like a peacock, but with a grenade between its beak. Fellas, you got to find a way to take this madman down!
Look for the power to this place. Maybe we can take it offline.
No, don't! If you take down Halcyon, then there might not be any backups anywhere else.
It would just contribute to the slow decay of history.
And we have to remove Maxis from the network here.
You can't do that! My friends, have you ever heard of the dead man switch? The moment you kill me, the moment the last step of my plan goes into place.
He doesn't mean... Not only is he taken down Vernet, he is Vernet now. He's the last node. If we shut him down, then he takes the whole system down with him.
Too bad you won't be here to watch it happen. The doors to the outside just opened. Welcome, Zombots, to the beginning of a new world.
Shit, they're flooding the place. Phax, start cracking the barrier around the last node.
Hey! They invited those big bruisers! Time to turn up the tunes!
You're a maniac! DJing at a time like this?
No worse than Mr. Big Shot up on the screen. Now fall in line and start smashing!
You got it, boss.
Not 1 hour without carnage. I rue the day I see any peace.
Don't wreck yourself too much. Don't let her up. Look out!
No more!
Hit him! Watch out! Come on, boy! Hit him where I swear if I was here...
Don't make me laugh.
Phax, what's the status on the crack?
I just don't know if it's worth it.
Phax, come on! Don't lose hope!
The timer's still ticking.
Off of me!
This is the end, isn't it?
My dear droid, you don't have to tolerate these fools much longer. Soon there will be no more than scrap on the floor. Vernet will be no more. Disconnecting will help bring new roots to blossom. Join me in my quest to rebuild Verloren, and we can move towards a new era.
And where are you gonna go?
Why, I'll stay here and shepherd the poor Hylics.
So that's what you were gonna do this whole time? Burn down the city and install yourself as king? You think you fancy yourself as a new admin?
I don't care about the stupid admin. In my new kingdom, I will push down all barriers so that all bots are equal.
Yeah, equally below you!
Don't give me guff at a time like this. You're a rational droid. You'll be right by my side as my aide. Soon, you won't even think about those dirty droids you left behind.
I don't want to leave them behind. It's not fair. Pusher, I'm sorry.
Phax, what's happening? Phax, stay with me! Come in, Phax!
Oh, I'm afraid his signal is gone from this sector. Don't worry, Vulture. Soon you will be burned underneath my screen.
No!
Sorry about that. Your friend Phax got a little warped.
Warp? Are you hijacking Phax? Hang on, I'll...
Just stay still. I got this.
What?
frozen. The progress bar is frozen.
I never thought I'd hear him talk. Now I never want to hear his damn voice again.
What is he doing?
Crossing over. Finally, we meet.
What are you doing? Do you realize who I am?
Oh, I know. But I think you've spent a little too much time on Vernet.
You dare mock me? I am going to annihilate you and the rest of Vernet. My noise is deafening.
I don't care.
What?
I don't care.
Warp,
What are you doing, you fool? Do you know who I am? I am Maxis.
So, I can do this.
Is he gone?
I don't see his twisted form anymore.
I can't believe it. The damn fool blew himself up and buried himself in the rubble with that madman.
And now we're left in the wreckage.
Hey, don't party just yet. We still gotta reset Vernet.
Shall I do the honors?
Wait! What about Phax? Is he okay?
What happened? I kinda fell asleep.
Warp came back, and he dealt with Maxis.
Really? God, I'm gonna have to thank him.
He left on his own terms.
Oh, Warp. You didn't have to do that. God damn it, Warp.
No time for some stupid eulogy. Galaxy, go and rally your friggin' followers.
My faithful flock, get ready to amplify the message from the abyss.
Here we go.
This is Abyss from Verloren Free Radio, coming to you live from... You know, it doesn't really matter. None of you can really listen. Except for those crazy bastards. You know who you are. I have a one-of-a-kind tune to play for you. Make sure to crank it as loud as you can. You ready? Here we go.
Let the heavens ring out.
Abyss here again. Sheesh, it's been a crazy couple of hours, huh? There's reports of a police signal going off. I don't know about that. I like taking a nap now and then. If you're still in sleep mode, then wake up. We've got a lot of work to do after Maxis finally gave up. Let's make sure someone like him never tries a stunt like this again. Get those Vernet nodes back up, and stay tuned in to Verloren Free Radio.
Alright, turn that shit off.
Shame. I felt compelled to make a request for once.
We're finally home.
You're home? Well, I'm just dropping you off before I go back to my place.
Back to your cold, loud cave and all your dancing sleigh.
Damn right. Wouldn't have it any other way. Can't wait to get my stream back online.
I suppose a thanks is out of the question.
Well, I can do better than that. Come here, you angry little thing.
Get off me!
Nah, I ain't leaving without giving my favorite idiot a big hug.
You're crushing me?
You better savor it. Soon we'll be back at each other's necks.
As it should be.
Though we may part now, I leave a more honest droid. I'm sorry for not being forthright. Thank you all for your support.
You want a medal, cop boy? Come on, we're leaving.
Beat you there, boss.
Vic, you were a champ out there with those hollows. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you an hour on my decks. Sound good?
Yeah, time for some cover.
Some things never change.
Viper, you still stink like a pig. But now, you're some pig.
Thank you, Galaxy. I may not agree with your message, but I hope you still hold a light out for those who need it.
I'll be the last light shining in this damn place if I can help it.
See ya, One-Eye.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks for all your help, Galaxy. With Maxis gone, now I kind of wonder what he was like before all this.
He turned into a veritable monster. In pursuit of his twisted goal, he tethered himself to Vernet. Yet he got done in by some droid who lived on the bob and weave of the signal wave. The very thing he used to spread his noise ended up killing him. Makes me leery to touch the thing.
Just keep making your CDs, then.
That's the tip. I owe you a stat for saving the day.
You really don't have to.
Galaxy, I feel bad that we're just gonna leave you out in the cold again.
Don't worry about old me. This is my penance for the sins of my fleshy life. The air outside is as cold as the metal of my rusty bones. Only my work for the Lord can lead me forward.
I can respect that. Take care of yourself out there. And stop annoying Abyss.
You'd have a better chance of breaking into Elysium, won't you? I bid you good night.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Hey, there's some droid lying outside.
Warp?
Looks like his body. Let me go and grab it.
God knows what he went through to get here. Now we can't even thank him. All I can do is scavenge the poor guy. Damn it, Warp. You didn't have to go out like that. But if I can take something from you, that's a little part of you I can take with me.
It's what he would have wanted, you know? I don't think he'd want some big funeral. His parts could go to good use.
I suppose you're right. No use letting his body go to waste. Guy saves our servos and I'm picking apart his corpse. I barely even got to know him. In the end, we're all scrapped for the picking.
Find anything good?
He's got Atari wrist tensors.
He was holding out on you.
I don't blame him. Shit's rare. Gonna be up all night installing these.
I guess this is goodbye for now.
Phax, do me a favor.
What's up?
Help me install these.
Really?
Yeah. I could use the company.
But you've had nothing but company for...
Phax, it's okay. I've spent enough time alone in my operating hours. Go on. Show me some more cat videos. I'll put on some music.
Awesome!
This is Pusher. I'm back at Euphoria again. For a long time, I thought the Vernet was just some place people went to trash talk about each other, to shitpost, to waste time. But it's the heart of the revolution. We can't live without being connected to each other. We just have to remember that it's a miracle we're still around, burning battery hours. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I thought it was all going to end back there in Halcyon. But now, I realize it was just another checkpoint. This is Pusher, signing out.
This is Phax. Good night.
Good night, Phax. Good night, Verloren. One day we'll fix this place. But for now, just keep shining.